get help. And yes, certain people have taken it upon themselves, and good on them, like you said, for doing what they're doing. There is other ways of doing it, but that's them, and I don't agree with anyone's behaviour. I don't even agree with the way that this Muppet is on her platform, right? Despising and engaging with post history with me, fucking calling me all the things that she's calling me. I don't agree with that. And you've known me for a while, I will defend myself 100%. I done it with the Kiwi Firestarter. I done it with her. And look, people still continue to do it because they want it for the clout.
Yeah, and like I've said before, there's so much bullshit on this app. There's so much harm and damage that's done on this app. There are a lot of people that I don't normally engage in this sort of bullshit, but I've been watching it over the last couple of 3 or 4 days, and it's complete rot. It's bullshit. We all like a little bit of fun. We all like to take the piss out of everybody every now and then, but there's a time and a point where you turn around and say enough is enough. And she's crossing the line. She's going to hurt people's reputations, and she doesn't give a shit about it.
No.
So the best thing you can do is just not engage with her. Don't throw accusations back at her. Let her do what she's going to do. She'll go away eventually. Everyone will be bored of her. Vince will be held to account like he should be.
Yeah.
And he should never return back on this platform.
Yeah.
She's going on about people that why are the big creators. I've had people come to me and say, why are you not exposing Vince? I don't need to expose Vince. Vince has been exposed.
Yeah.
And Vince will be dealt with the way that Vince needs to be dealt with. And that's not through, any of us sort of talking in and around the corner and up the door and out the street. He'll be dealt with the way he's going to be dealt with. His job's now going to be at risk. His social media presence is now pretty much gone. His reputation's canned, and all of those should be. And there should be way more coming. But for her to start saying, things that are not true, if she's going to start saying things about me that aren't true, by God, look out.
Excuse me, yeah.
But she needs to not say, I've heard her say things about yourself, I've heard her say things about K9, I've heard her say things about other people, and it's anybody that doesn't have an agreement with her, she gets on the defensive and either blocks them or has a crack at the person that's mentioned something to her.
She's coming at me too. Yeah, Sammy, with all the videos, Sammy, yeah.
So,
yeah.
I think, it's not worth it, mate. It's really not. Like I said at the start, I don't agree with everything you do. You do some shitty stuff too. But I'll tell you when you do some shitty stuff that, stop doing it. It's not good.
Yeah.
But I see a lot of stuff that you do, and it's actually quite funny.
But out the gate, yeah.
Well, yeah, but she's different. She is just out to either make a name for herself or do whatever planet she's on.
Yeah.
But if you ever want to hold her for defamation or slander, which you could do already, by the way, I've given you the acts and the subsections. I can help you with that if you do want to do that, because at the moment she would be done.
Yeah.
She's going on about how that what she's doing is truth. It's not truth. The only truth is the Vince part. The rest of it is untrue. It's unproven.
Yeah.
And she could be taken to court and she could be held accountable on a major level. So if she thinks she's this big bloody person that can't be touched, she's got another thing coming. So just let her run her mouth, mate. Just don't engage with her.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's not worth it, honestly.
Yeah.
No.
Yep, no, you're right.
Yep.
You're right. I have to understand that. Yeah. So
I know it's hard.
Yeah.
But you're talking shit. Who's talking shit? Steel Fury? You talking to me?
Good advice, Ronnie. Yes, that's right. Yeah, let her run her mouth, I suppose, and just sit back and let her do what she's doing, I suppose. Even though I disagree, but
I know you disagree. Yeah. I know you disagree, and like I said, I don't get involved in this bullshit, but I'm just watching this spiral out of control, and it's just. She made a comment about me going up against huge organisations and losing. I haven't lost one. I've won every single one of them. What you guys don't know is a lot of messages that I get that I don't disclose to you guys. I get messages from Food Stuff saying, please leave us alone. I get messages from progressives saying, please can you remove that post? Please can you stop exposing us? I get them on a daily basis.
Jeez.
I don't expose that stuff because I just keep it on the back burner. I've got so much more dirt on those guys and other huge organisations, which is going to come out soon. So people like Kaz who mouth off about stuff that they don't know about and pretend to be someone they're not, they're not worth engaging with.
Jeez, yeah. Yeah, I'm just ignoring some of the comments, not even engaging in them.
I don't even worry about comments, mate. I don't. Comments are comments. They're just keyboard
moderators.
Warriors.
Clean it up. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, okay. So
the same too. You need to. All these people that come through as keyboard warriors, you're going to get that on social media. They've just got nothing better to do. They like to pull the piss out of somebody, or they like to say something nasty because they're behind a keyboard. But 9 times out of 10, those people, if they saw you in the street or you brought them up on a live, they'd be chicken shit and they wouldn't want to talk to you. It just happened with Kaz. Yeah. I just said to Kaz, bring me up. I want to have a debate with you.
Yeah. No,
what she did? She blocked me. She blocked me.
Oh, your true colours are shining or whatever she said.
My true colours are, I don't talk bullshit.
Yeah.
Whatever I put on here is factual. The research has been done. The homework's been done. It's factual. I don't put bullshit on here.
Yeah.
So I would be happy to go live with her, but she won't because she knows what will happen.
Yeah.
The difference is I would do it in a respectful way. I'd have a conversation with her in a respectful way and tell her what she's doing wrong, quote what she's doing wrong to protect her, to stop her overstepping the mark.
Yeah.
But she hasn't even got the balls to do that.
No. I must admit, I was a little hard-heavy on her the other day when I said, look, come in the box, I'll let you explain yourself, but she's automatically jumps at anyone that's in his live right now is a pedo protector, straight away, instant with the attacks. That's why I said, get out of my effing live, dropped her out, get out.
Yeah, and that's the thing, people don't listen. So I've listened to both sides of the conversation, and at the end of the day, just because what you were trying to get through to her was that the way the Tauranga boys went about it was wrong, but the end result was right. And because you said that, she automatically thought that you were a pedo protector. It's not the case at all. What you were saying was, and I heard your conversation with the Tauranga boys when you got them on, I heard that, and what you were saying to them was, keep doing what you're doing, but do it the right way.
Yeah, exactly.
And because you've said that from day one, she automatically thinks that you're a pedo protector because you don't agree with them giving them a hiding.
Yeah.
Well, that's wrong.
Yeah.
And that's
I just said there's other ways of dealing with it, maybe, boys, and they were all not like you've watched it, you were there, obviously, they were like, oh yeah, no, sweet as, no worries, I said, well, you can either take what I'm saying or not take it. They've been back 3 times in my box, 3 times, and then I said about this individual that's running her mouth, and they took the chance to go across and see what she is going to engage, blah blah blah, and say. And then half of my people were over there going, oh, so now you stop talking about Matt. And then it made her look like shit because the boys were over there, and then they come back in my box going, oh yeah, okay, well anyway, grandma this, and
Yeah, it just spirals out of control, and that's when shit goes wrong on this platform. It's bloody ridiculous, mate. I get pissed off every time I see it. There's a lot of people on here doing good things, but there's a lot of people that just come on here, and they just come on here for the drama and the bullshit, and eventually somebody gets hurt. I just read a comment, actually. Someone said that I've held content creators to account before. Bloody oath I have, and I'll continue to do it. But I do it in a respectful way, and I do it in a way where I'm trying to let others aware of, or let them know what's going on or what they shouldn't, or things to look out for. Quite often when you get stuck in social media, you get a little bit blindsided and you can't actually see the real world and what's going on.
Yeah,
and that's
you've got to have pretty thick skin too. Yeah.
Oh, you have to have a thick skin, man. I mean, I get plenty of shitty comments too, mate. But I don't engage with them. I don't really care about them.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me. What I do for the good of everybody, and I'm going to piss some people off on the way, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
But when you purposely go...
I just feel as though, with what's going down now, it's probably best that I maybe just, just jump off and just, or not even engage like you've said, and just ignore it, and hopefully it dies down. But if she continues, I guess she's the one that's looking like custard and not me. But like you say, it's my reputation too. So
yeah, but I mean, she's posting pictures of Sammy wearing a nappy and Vince in the background. I mean, why do you need to do that? Why?
Well, even the other minor. So she's out there saying, the one with Sammy with that little, with the minor, I'll call her minor adolescent, sorry, in the top box there in one of the video posts. Now, how does that make that other individual person feel by having their face plastered all over someone's TikTok?
Exactly.
Is that acceptable behaviour?
None of it's acceptable. Anything with a minor is completely unacceptable.
Yeah.
And people that fiddle around with a minor, or they intend to do something like that, they got some serious issues. And those people, need to be dealt with. And I've said it a couple of times, the Tauranga boys, even though they're doing what they're doing, they sometimes they might overstep the mark, but they're trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
And if they do the right thing, they'll be a great service to us. But at the end of the day, people like Kaz, you've just got to ignore her. She's just, honestly, mate, she's the type of person that I think if you overstep the mark or say something, even though she'll be able to say it to you, if you overstep the mark or say it, she'll have a crack at you about it and go you for it. It's not worth it, mate. Don't stoop to that level.
Yeah. Hey, Sammy. Yeah.
It's really not worth it.
Yeah.
I get messages all the day of people that are really struggling and they can't pay their bills, they can't buy food, they can't do this, they can't do that. And then we see people like that woman adding fuel to the fire by calling people things that they are not.
Yeah.
That type of person causes more damage on social media than anybody would.
Yeah.
Anybody that follows her or anybody that watches her lives and agrees with her, I've got serious concerns about them too, because they're clearly not listening to what she's saying.
Yeah.
And if they had any screws up here, they would know that defamation and slander are two very easy steps or pieces of ice to crack through. And you don't have to do much. It doesn't even have to be proven.
Yeah. Yeah, moderators. Yeah.
Even a screenshot or a live recording is enough to do someone for defamation or slander. So for her to keep saying that she's not doing it, she's 100% wrong.
Or harassment.
And that's what I was going to try and talk to her to. Well, defamation of character, slander, harassment, all of them.
Well, I've just been through that all. I know how it is. So,
Oh, I know. But the thing is, I mean, I didn't say anything nasty in her live. All I said to her was, please watch what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then she blocked me. And I was just going to get up and talk to her and say exactly what I've just said to you, is that just cut it out. It's bullshit. Go for Vince, 100%.
Yeah.
Go for him. Got my back in 100%. Go get him.
Yeah.
But don't run other people down in the meantime.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, just don't do it, mate.
No.
So, anyway, lecture over.
No, I appreciate and understand what you're saying. And I've always had respect for you. And it's like, even though some things we may disagree on and stuff, but I guess people like that are going to just make themselves look like fools, I suppose.
Yeah, and as I say, I don't normally get involved in this sort of bullshit. But, I can see people that are going to end up being hurt or taken to court, or just people need to be educated on what to do on social media and what not to do on social media. It's just, it gets out of hand so quickly. And then before you know it, shit's hitting the fan. People are getting hurt. People are doing silly things like unaliving themselves. And no one needs that bullshit.
Nah.
Everybody's just got, there's a reason why the big creators are not exposing Vince. Now, I talk to a lot of the big creators because we talk private messaging.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between, well, not even the big creators, but people that have got a bit of a brain in their head and people that just want clout, or they want to expose someone, or they just want to get their name out there. People like myself and other people, we know what's going on, we see what's going on, and we're watching it.
Well, it's like the police said to me, because they've seen multiple things, and they've said they just do it. People come in and get their kicks out of it, and then they go around and go live themselves and do everything. And it's a sad part of social media, unfortunately,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And the problem with TikTok for the things like online bullying